Hi, I'm Dave from Click2Mail. Click2Mail's integrated direct mail tools enable businesses of all sizes to send marketing and business mail. When we first envisioned the CRM Hub, we knew we needed a universal solution due to the high number of customer relationship management platforms on the market. While Click2Mail is actively working on adding to our growing list of CRM platforms, there are too many platforms to connect to all of them. So, how can you take advantage of the tools in the CRM Hub to send mail to your customers if we haven't yet integrated with your CRM? I'm glad you asked. Click2Mail anticipated this challenge and integrated it with Google Sheets to help facilitate your ability to take advantage of our CRM Hub. We first had to acknowledge that our customers have different needs depending on their circumstances. We conferenced with several current corporate clients, listened to their concerns and conditions, and tailored the CRM Hub to fill them. While our Google Sheets solutions may not be as seamless as a direct integration, Click2Mail is proud of how Google fills the gap. In this video, I will show you how to incorporate Google Sheets into your marketing process and share the different options we developed. The first option with Google is our Google Drive Watch. Google Drive Watch allows you to drop a Google Sheets in a shared folder and will pick it up and process each row of the spreadsheet. Whether it's 10 addresses or 10,000, the Google Drive Watch allows you to process multiple mailing addresses as quickly as a simple drag and drop. While Google Drive Watch will only process an entire spreadsheet once, Google Sheets Watch allows you to add customers to an existing spreadsheet one at a time. We'll only pull addresses as you indicate when to send it. The Google Sheets Watch gives you the flexibility and power of the spreadsheet to manipulate your data as you see fit. And if you want, you can send the same address to Click2Mail multiple times over the life of the spreadsheet. For Click2Mail to know which addresses to pull, we require 3 columns in your spreadsheet. The first required field is C2M_unique ID. This field is typically left blank for most customers, but you can send Click2Mail a unique identifier if necessary. However, a word of caution here. This unique identifier must be unique, or the submission will fail. We suggest leaving this field blank unless your CRM has explicitly assigned one for this mailer. The second field is C2M status. This field is where you will tell us if you want to send a spreadsheet row to Click2Mail for processing. You will enter ready for C2M when you want us to pull the data. This phrase is used for both the Google Drive Watch and the Google Sheets Watch. The final field is C2M result. Click2Mail will update the spreadsheet on whether the submission to Click2Mail was successful, or we will list what went wrong during processing. However, this field is only for the status of the data submission. If, for example, you need more funds on your Click2Mail account, your request will fail until it's resolved. Click2Mail will notify you on the CRM Hub's webpage if there are any errors after we pull the information from your CRM or spreadsheet. Additionally, if you have any unresolved errors at the end of the business day, the CRM Hub will inform you via email. However, we recommend checking the CRM Hub dashboard periodically for ease of mind. 3 fields: C2M_unique ID, C2M status, and C2M result. Now that you know the required fields for your data, let's look at how it is done. In the following sections, I will demonstrate how this process works from all 3 websites: Google, Click2Mail, and the CRM Hub. If you know an area of this process already, you can skip to the next section by clicking on the bookmarks below. Many CRM platforms will export your mailing lists in an Excel or CSV format. If this is your case, a few steps are needed to make this data usable for the CRM Hub. This example shows 2 copies of my data on my Google Drive. When you double-click on the CSV file, a preview pops up, giving you the option to open the file in Google Sheets. However, when you double-click the Excel file, it automatically opens in Google Sheets. But the file is still in the original format, as seen in the top left. For the CRM Hub to recognize this file, you must save it as a Google Sheets spreadsheet. You can do so by clicking File and then Save as Google Sheets. As you can see from my spreadsheet, I have the standard address format often used by many of our customers. However, you can have multiple fields making up the address line. For example, you might have data fields like house number, direction prefix, and street type, depending on how your database stores the address. You can combine these fields inside the CRM Hub before we submit the data to Click2Mail. Columns K, L, and M are the 3 required fields we spoke of in the introduction of Google Sheets. The placement of these fields is inconsequential as long as they are present in the spreadsheet. When satisfied with the format, enter Ready for C2M in the status field. You will need a CSV copy of this file when setting up the template on Click2Mail's website. If you don't have it, you may create one by clicking File, Download, and comma-separated values. Click2Mail's template only requires the headers to be in the CSV file, so you only need to be concerned with your data columns, not the content. Click2Mail's Stage website is a testing environment for clients to test new mail pieces and to become familiar with our website without actually sending mail. The Stage environment is free to use and fully functional. However, the information between our production and testing servers doesn't intersect, and you'll need a separate account for this environment. I recommend testing new mail pieces on our Stage website if you're working with a new product or service that we offer. If you haven't already created a testing account, click the New Customer button and follow the prompts. Once you have an account, click Sign In, enter your login information, and continue onto the website. Since we are working with the CRM Hub tools, we will only focus the following segments on the information Click2Mail requires for successful submission. The mailing list is one of the most widely used functions customers use on the website. An essential aspect of the mailing list is that it can contain more information than just the mailing address. The beauty of using CRM Hub is that you can pass data that can be used when you utilize mail merge. Examples could include account balances, account managers, or product information. Multiple ways exist to create mailing lists on Click2Mail, but we will use the CSV file we prepared using Google Sheets in this example. Once you upload the file, Click2Mail will ask you to map the address line for the mail pieces. Any extra data fields will be ignored until it is used in a mail merged document. To begin, click on the red Upload button and either drag and drop the CSV file or select Choose File to find it manually. You will notice a box with 6 lines in the upper right corner of the pop-up window. This box is where an address will be displayed as you map the data fields below. To begin, click the drop-down list for the recipient name and select the appropriate corresponding data field. You will notice that the first name will appear in the upper right corner. Continue matching each field and build the address as you wish your mail piece to be labeled. If the layout screen doesn't list a company name field, a second recipient name line will link it to the company name. You can add additional lines to the address by clicking the plus symbol on the right side of the line. If you have any international addresses, please click the slider at the bottom of the page and map the country name. It is important to note that some CRMs break down names and addresses into multiple parts, which may not work well here. The CRM Hub team considered this and added a feature to combine data fields. If your CRM does this, arbitrarily select one field as the address line, and I'll show how this can be done during that video segment. Please review the address preview in the upper right corner, as this is how the address will appear when the mail piece is printed. Once you are satisfied with the address layout, click the red Save button on the bottom right of the page. Please note, if your database breaks down the address into multiple fields, you will review the proof while creating the integration on CRM Hub before to ensure the address line is correct. Before creating our document, we can upload our images to the server. While this can be done from the document editor, it is essential to show you how to manage your image assets from the menu bar. Click on Images on the side menu panel. As you can see from my screen, I already have 2 images uploaded. Examples of images you may want to upload are images you may use regularly, like your company logo, a digital signature, or product images. Click Upload Image to upload a new image to the website. You may drag and drop an image or click Choose File to navigate to the file. Once selected, click Upload to finish the upload. As you can see from the middle column, this image has yet to be used. Press the pancake menu option to the right of the image and select Delete if it's the wrong image. Once you have completed uploading your images, we can continue to the next step of creating a document. Aside from having the correct address, the document is the most crucial part of any mail piece, and as such, Click2Mail allows you to upload your documents in many formats. We recommend the PDF format for maximum compatibility and ease of use. This video will demonstrate how to create a birthday postcard from scratch. I do this for two reasons. First, it will show you how to utilize mail merge in your mail pieces. And second, it will show you how Click2Mail shows you where the restricted areas are. Depending on the mail piece you're sending to your clients, the United States Postal Service has some restricted areas protected for proper mail addressing. To help you know where these areas are, Click2Mail provides templates available to download at click2mail.com/Click2M Templates. To begin, select Documents on the left sidebar. Two options are immediately available in the upper right-hand corner: Upload Document and Create. Additionally, other options are available in the pancake menu of an existing document. Those options are Duplicate, Edit, and Delete. We're creating a new document, so we'll select Create. As you can see, a pop-up window asks us which document type we are creating. The window begins by listing the recent documents you've made in the past for easy access. However, the options available are rather extensive. Some categories only give you a single-size variance, while things like the standard letter provide many layout styles. I'm selecting the postcard 4.25 inches by 6 inches and selecting double-sided. We'll name this document and click Continue. We uploaded images for this postcard in the previous section, but you can also upload additional photos here when you select the image icon. Select the image you want in your document by dragging it onto the editor or by double-clicking on the photo. After a few adjustments to the image, we'll fit it within the open box. As you can see from my example, I'm allowing the image to bleed into the shaded area. If you desire your image to go from edge to edge, it's recommended to extend the image about 1/8 of an inch into the bleed area. However, please don't extend your text into the gray area since that area won't be printed. Ensure you're satisfied with the cut before continuing to the second page. As a side note, you will notice an option for autosave at the bottom of the page. I recommend that this feature be turned on if you edit large or complicated pieces to ensure your progress is preserved. Continue on to the second page. As you'll notice, the back side of the postcard blocks out the protected area, per the United States Postal Service guidelines. At this stage, I want to enable mail merge to personalize the postcard for my clients. Critical note: the CRM Hub requires that you enable mail merge regardless of whether you personalize the mail piece further. Click Enable Mail Merge. A pop-up will prompt you to select which mailing list to add to this document. We uploaded our CSV file earlier, but if you skipped that step of the video, you could upload that CSV file now before continuing. As you'll notice, an icon appears to the right of the number of addresses. If you hover your cursor over the icon, it will list any special situations with the addresses. In this case, we have an international address in that list. The pancake menu on the right provides options irrelevant to the CRM Hub. However, knowing they exist if you send mail separate from the CRM Hub is helpful. Select the box on the left-hand side, then click Done to continue. Now that we've enabled Mail Merge, let's personalize this postcard to our client. Click on the text icon and add a text box to the editor. The merge icon is on the right-hand side of the text options. Before finishing my birthday greetings, I'll add the first and last name to the postcard, and then I'll add the account manager as the sender. Next, I'll drag and drop the company logo after the complimentary close. Once satisfied with your edits, don't forget to press the Save button and close out the editor. The final step on the Click2Mail website is to set up the job template. The purpose of the job template is to put all the elements of the mail piece together, including the document, addresses, paper type, or special mail requirements such as forwarding address returns or certified mail. To get started, select Job Templates on the left-hand side menu bar, then select CRM Hub on the top right of the page. If you have other CRM Hub templates, they will appear below after the page refreshes. After you press Create, you will notice that a pop-up window will appear nearly identical to the one we saw when creating the document. Select the postcard 4.25 inches by 6 inches, and the cost estimator pop-up will appear, prompting us to choose the options available, such as paper, mail class, and layout. For this example, we will stick with the default settings for simplicity's sake, but feel free to check out the many options for this product and others at your convenience. After clicking Continue, enter the template name, and select the document we created earlier for this template. CRM Hub does not require you to select a mailing list in this template, but some of our other templates prefer a mailing list over the document. Selecting a mailing list here will not change how the template functions or interfere with the CRM Hub, so click Save Template and finish the process. Note: if your account has multiple return addresses, you may change what is on your mail piece in the template setup. The CRM Hub is where we create the mosaic from all our prep work by tying everything into a working mail piece. As with Click2Mail, I suggest you test any integration with our testing server before creating your first mail piece. The testing server for the CRM Hub is stage-hub.click2mail.com. The login information is identical to all Click2Mail websites. In other words, Click2Mail's Stage credentials are the same as the Stage CRM Hub's credentials. However, a word of caution. Most CRMs do not have a test server for your data and may not differentiate from sending mail to our test and live servers. After testing, deactivate the integration from the test server to prevent false positives on your CRM. Once you log into the website, you're directed to the dashboard page. At the time of this recording, we are in the process of changing some of the wording and the layout of the dashboard. I apologize for the slight differences you may encounter ahead of time, but the core functionality will remain the same. The first step to the integration is to connect the multiple accounts. To do this, click on Connected Accounts on the left menu bar. As you can see from my screen, I've already connected a few accounts, but let's select Add Account on the top right. The drop-down menu lists the current integrated CRMs, Google, and Click2Mail. We have Podio and Salesforce listed here. However, Follow Up Boss is currently in the testing phase and should be active soon. Choose Click2Mail and click Next. As you can see, Stage is in parentheses to indicate that we're looking for the Stage credentials rather than the credentials of the live server. Enter the Stage credentials and press Sign In. Once you have connected to your Click2Mail, CRM, or Google accounts, we are ready to move to the next step. However, before we move to the next step, I'd like to point out the credit balance on the Click2Mail account line. The CRM Hub will only process mail if you have a credit balance from their website. If you want to be notified when the balance goes below a particular threshold, move the slider to the right under the Low Credit Alert and enter the amount. The CRM Hub will alert you when your balance falls below that amount. Now that your accounts are connected, the final step is to build the integration. Click Integrations on the left-hand sidebar and create integration. Although this demonstration will be for Google, the process is identical for all integrations. First, Name the integration. Next, select the Click2Mail account. Now, select the data source. In this case, we'll choose Google. As you'll notice, an extra box appears once we have selected Google. This is so we can differentiate between Google Directory Watch and Google Sheets Watch. Google Directory Watch will monitor a shared Google Drive directory for a Google spreadsheet with a particular name which you'll identify in the next step. Once this file is saved to the folder, the CRM Hub will process the entire file. Any row with the C2M status set as ready for C2M will be processed and mailed. Once the spreadsheet is processed, it will be moved to a subfolder named Processed. The other option for Google is Google Sheets Watch, where we monitor a specific sheet for changes you make. Rather than processing the entire file and moving it to a saved area, we monitor a particular sheet within a spreadsheet and wait for Ready for C2M to be entered into the spreadsheet row. While both Google options sound identical on the surface, Google Sheets Watch allows you to take advantage of the dynamic power of spreadsheets. We will select Google Sheets Watch. Select your Google account and click Next. Step 2 is where we connect your data source and help you navigate to your specific database. In this case, we can navigate through the Google Drive directories, locate our Google Sheets file, and select the particular sheet with our data. Step 3 is where we choose the template we set up on Click2Mail's main website. Step 4 is the most critical in the integration. In an earlier segment, we discussed mapping multiple fields into one field. I intentionally selected the complicated address spreadsheet for this example. We'll move down to the Address One field to show how to merge multiple fields into one field. As you can see, my data format doesn't match what we submitted to Click2Mail in the mailing lists setup. However, we will fix our data to work for this example. Here I added house number, direction prefix, street name, and street type to the Address One line. I then matched the other fields to the best of my ability to get to the proof stage. Once I open the proof document, you can see how the Address One line is merged into the proper format. You can merge multiple fields into one data line, which aligns with the expectations of Click2Mail using this method. However, since this is not the correct spreadsheet for this example, we'll cancel this integration and start anew. Now that we have the proof and approved the design and format, enter your initials and click the Yes, I have reviewed the downloaded proof and approve it box. To be done, click the Finish button. Congratulations! You have your first integration. You can review that history under the menu item Actions History. If a mail piece fails, the dashboard will warn you. Thank you for watching this training video, and if you have any further questions, check out our FAQ section or contact Click2Mail's customer support team.